Hello, fellow Minecrafters, and welcome to episode 9. It looks like our digital miner has finished. I built this little structure around it just to protect myself from zombies. If you remember the last episode, we kind of got jumped. Let's see what we dug up. It looks like we've got a little bit of diamond ore, some nether quartz ore, and soul sand. That's interesting from the overworld. As well as some of this lava crystal block, which we can use to make a armor plus workbench, and slate ore. If we press U while hovering over that, we can actually see what the ore is used for. It's used to make slate, which in turn is used to make a roof tile for better agriculture. That's pretty cool. I made this configurator. If we press Shift R, we can see the ingredients to make this. This is useful for picking up mechanism items. It has a couple of different modes. We can use it to rotate items as well, like this. And if we hold down Shift right-click, we can pick up all these windmills quickly, except the one that fell on the side there. Let me not forget that one. Okay, we will not need these here because we're done mining in this area. Another mechanism item that I wanted to show you is the atomic disassembler. Shift R over that, and you can see that this actually uses the alloys that we made in the previous episode, as well as energy tablet, which is just more alloys, gold and redstone. The atomic disassembler is a really cool item. It has a couple different modes, and it's multi-purpose. One of the modes, vein mode, will actually mine an entire cluster of ores of the same type all at once. So if you find, for example, a set of diamond ores, it'll harvest them all. It also works on trees. So if we knock down one block, it'll bring down the whole tree. So this works like the lumber axe in Tinkers, except this works off of RF power. So very cool, very handy. Another thing that I wanted to check out was this building here. This is not part of this town. It was generated in this new section. Let's see, this looks like, oh, there's a furnace running. Some cake. Let's go upstairs. There's some carpet and flower pots. Looks like someone is not home. Let's check out this chest. Gray mark. Okay, so this is probably, let's see, this is probably roguelike dungeons. Yep, very cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and go downstairs then. So this will give us a chance to check out the atomic disassembler. And let's go ahead and put the wind generators in our bag. Get our torches out, and we'll check out this basement. See what this thing looks like. So it looks like it's similar to some of the other dungeons if you've been following this Let's Play series. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so the atomic disassembler in normal mode works very similar to a diamond pickaxe, but if we put it into fast mode, it just kind of cuts through these blocks like butter. Yeah, this is nice. This would have been a really nice item to have early game, but we didn't have access to mechanism at the time. The other thing that this actually can do is serve as a weapon, and it's actually very effective. Let me give you an example. We'll run up to this spawner. All right. Oh, look at these little, these are skeleton mages, and they're launching stuff at me. So this is basically almost a one-shot kill. Yeah, pretty decent. Very nice. What is this little thing? Can I get that? Alright, so let me show you another thing. This is the EFLN from Tinker's Construct. You make this with gunpowder and flint, sulfur and flint, so it's pretty cheap to make. This is a pretty sweet little item. Let's go ahead and let me show you how this works. Bam! Whoa, did you see that guy jump? So that's pretty cool. A little pocket full of TNT. Whoa! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There he is. Okay. So, yeah, that's very satisfying. Alright, let's go ahead and nerd pull up here, and I will show you some stuff back at the base. Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, looks like we decimated this. We're burning down another dungeon. Okay. This has kind of become a pattern. That's okay. All right. So I like this. This little TNT thing is it's cheap. It's a lot of fun. Very destructive. I cannot believe I haven't used that before. But I really like it. Okay, so we're going to go through our teleporter here. And yeah, there we are. So this is our, if you remember, our testing dummy. We use this to measure the amount of damage that a weapon will do. It looks like 4.5 hearts for the Ender Sword. This is kind of our go-to weapon. And the DPS is about 6.97. Now compare that to the disassembler. Oh, look at that thing wobble. This is hitting for 20 hearts at a time. Very cool. And this is doing 15.4. We can probably even do more. This is a pretty fast weapon. Yeah, 15.56 DPS. That is fantastic. So we definitely found a nice weapon to use. And let me show you a couple of other things. So if you look at the charge that we have on our armor, you can see that we're the 7th line down, 8th, 9th line down. We're at 205,000 out of 250,000 RF. We're also a little bit down on our plate, and our sword has used a little bit of power, I guess, from combat. If we go into this charging pad, and this is a mechanism item that is made from just 2 steel ingots, an energy tablet, which is this, and 3 stone pressure plates, we can actually recharge our items, and you can see the items recharging, including the sword. So every item that you have is automatically recharged just by standing on this. So that is pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and put some of this into our bag, and I want to show you these new machines. If you remember, we had infusers set up and some initial mechanism machines. I've upgraded these to advanced factories, and these are really awesome. Let me show you what you can do with this. So we have a crushing factory here. If we go ahead and open this up, you'll see there's 5 slots, and each of these slots can actually process a stack in and of itself. If we turn on this auto sorting, this will actually distribute the stacks evenly across these. Now I have this set up so that the side config is set to automatically eject into the smelting factory, which also has 5 slots. And this is taking the gravel that was grinded into sand and producing glass, smelting it into glass. So this is a really efficient way of processing ores. With only 2 blocks, we can pack 5 factories into a single block. Notice, by the way, that the power is starting to drop on this factory. That's because we're going so fast here that we're using up the available power from these wind generators. So we're going to have to upgrade to something better. But this setup here, we also have an advanced infusing factory, and these factories are actually not that expensive. We can make a basic one with we just take an infuser or a smelter or whatever we're trying to turn into a factory and surround it with basic control circuits, redstone, and iron ingots. And if we want an advanced one, we use an advanced control circuit and osmium ingot and alloy. And then I haven't made this elite. I imagine that's even more slots. And this is reinforced alloy. So that's pretty cool. And that's probably even superior to this setup, which I showed you in the last episode. This is a very compact version of this. This is the double furnace and double crusher from actually Additions, and this is the sag mill and alloy smelter. But I'm really leaning towards this as sort of the prime. Oh, it looks like we got some more power here. The prime way to process ores. I also made this precision sawmill. So this is a really nice way to convert wood into planks. This will give you 6 planks, I think, for every wood, and it also gives you 6 for 1 wood. It also gives you the sawdust. So the sawdust is pretty cool because this will actually allow you to create another mechanism device, which is the cardboard box. Now the box is very much like the packaging tape. So if we have this box here, which has a bunch of very high-end mechanism items, so hopefully we won't lose these, we can right-click and we get our box. We can break the box, pick it up, and let's go ahead and put it down here. And then if we shift right-click with an empty hand, we have to take the boomerang out of our hand. The box disappeared. Oh, it didn't disappear. It flew off. And we actually get our items intact. So this is another way to move boxes around. Oh, while we have this infuser, I want to show you another capability of the factory. So not only can you fit multiple machines of a particular type into one block, so we can have 5 smelters in one block, we can actually retask this block by putting a metallurgic infuser here. We can change this factory into an advanced infusing factory, and then we get a smelter back, and then we can change it back. So not only can we fit all these blocks into one, we can also fit multiple factories into one block. You can imagine the possibilities with automating this. This is pretty amazing. So Mechanism just has a lot of really great features. Like any of the mods, it's definitely worth checking out what you can do with it. So on that note, let's go ahead and try to upgrade our power a little bit. Since windmills provide power proportional to the placement, the height of their placement, it makes sense to try to put these up as high in the sky as possible. So let's go ahead and try to do that. We're just going to pull these down and add these to our set of windmills. Before we can place these, we're going to need another type of block. Let's go ahead and get rid of some blocks real quick. We're going to try the angel block. So the angel block is going to require 2 feathers, some gold, and obsidian, all of which we have plenty of. So let's grab the 2 feathers. We'll grab the gold out of here, and we have obsidian already loaded into the crate next to the crafting table, and there's our block. So let's go ahead and use this vine to get up to height. I should probably activate the glider in case we fall. Okay, and where do we want to put this? So the angel block allows us to place, it can be placed anywhere within the sky without any blocks adjacent to it. So right now we're at 252. We probably want this to be at about 2... Whoa. about 250, I think. So let's try that. So we want to go to, we're going to make a platform here. We'll use the angel block as our base. And let's see, what does that put us at? 252. I think we want to be at 251. Okay, so we had it right the first time. All right, so what we'll do is we'll make a row here of cobble, and this is where we're going to place our windmills. It's a nice sunrise. Let's go ahead and grab our builder's wand. We can fill out this row. There we go. And now we'll start on this side. So we're just going to take all of our windmills. We'll run them in a line here. This is probably the maximum height that we're going to be able to place these at. And that should be more than enough. Yeah, that should be good. All right. We need 2 rows of cobble because we need to stand on something. Because we don't have hover capability, we'll have to stand on something to get there. So let's go ahead and start our row of windmills. That's the first set. I think we have a couple more in here. There we go. And we'll do another 2 on this side. And then let's go ahead and start running them here. All right, and that's it. That should be about 15 windmills. Now, we will want to run conduit across here to connect them. Let's see how much power these are producing. Oh, nice. So this is about the maximum. This is 192 RF per tick per wind generator. So that is quite a bit of power that this row is going to be able to produce, and we can, obviously extend it. However, we do have one concern, which is we can cable all these together, but how are we going to run the power all the way down here? We could use energy laser relays and, I guess, strategically place them across here, but Mechanism actually offers us another solution. So let's take a look at that. The quantum entangler is a Mechanism device that allows us to transfer power, fluids, items across long distances and dimensions. So this is very, very cool. It's an extremely high-end item. It takes 2 atomic alloy, ultimate circle. So we're going to have to actually, we'll probably have to infuse some more of these. And let's grab all of the atomic alloy. Let's grab a good supply of this and a couple of these and see what we can get. Yeah, we'll need probably another one. Okay. So we'll have to build 2 of these. If you're familiar with modded Minecraft, these are probably the Mechanism equivalent to a Tesseract, which is really one of the ultimate endgame items. Okay, so let's start with the ultimate control circuits. We'll need a couple of advanced circuits. Let's go ahead and do 6 of those. And then we'll need to make elites, which means we need a couple of these reinforced alloys. So we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need 4 of these. And then we should, okay, now we need some lapis, some gold, diamond. Great. All right, so let's grab a bunch of gold. Let's grab some diamonds and grab the rest of these. And we should have enough to make two oh, the lapis lazuli, right. So we'll grab a stack of that. And that should give us enough to make the teleportation cores. Yep, 1, 2 of those. And now we should have enough to make 2 quantum entanglers. Awesome. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take one of the quantum entanglers and we're going to put them up here. Oh, and we need some cabling. So let's grab that. We have 14 of these enhanced energy cables. These carry, let's see, these carry, actually, let's go ahead and put some of this back. And let's see what the mechanism cables allow us to do. So mechanism, we can use some of this cabling to, okay, universal cable, 12 kilojoules, 64 kilojoules. Let's see, so that's just steel ingot. Oh, that's pretty cheap. And that's just one of those and one of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and make I think we should make the 64. So that's steel and redstone, right? We'll need to pick up some redstone. And we'll just use that cable to connect the, let's grab a couple of redstone. So what was that? That was, we'll get 2 of those, so that's 16. And then we need to make this, and that's going to be, okay, that's upgraded to that. And then the elite, we're just missing the thing that we just put away, 2 of these. And this will give us the elite cable. Awesome. Okay, and we're going to run this up. Let's make sure, yeah, the glider's active again, because we do not have a way to protect ourselves. We're going to have to, kind of snake around here, because we're blocking our own way. Okay, and luckily these blades do not hurt us, or else we would be, we'd be in a lot of pain. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll run this Elite Universal cable. This is a nice looking cable. It's you can see it kind of has a nice glowing effect. We'll run this all the way down to the end. Okay, now at the end of this, we are going to put our quantum Entangleport. That's a mouthful to pronounce. And just like with the teleporters, we can set this. So let's call this power, main power. Yeah, main power. And we'll add this. We'll leave it public. Again, we're just single player. And side config. The input is green, so that is consistent. We just want this to input, oh, let's make sure the power. So this has different items. It can transfer fluids, gases, as well as heat. And I believe it can do all of those with one quantum Entangleport, so pretty cool. I think this is set, right? This is set main power. So this should be pumping out power into this Entangleport, and now we will, whoops, and of course I disabled the glider. We're we're going to shift and jump down here. Now we need some way to actually measure the input. So I'm going to actually let's go ahead and assemble a capacitor. This is an Ender IO modular battery, basically. I think we have enough to make a vibrant bank. We're going to need octet capacitors. Okay, double. Wow, basic. Okay, so let's grab some. Let's go ahead and make some of this. So we'll need some copper. And we're going to make a slew of these basic capacitors to start off with. We only have... Okay, it's because of the nuggets, so we'll make a couple more of those. 28, that should be enough, right? Yeah, let's make a few more. What else do we need? We need some of this energetic alloy and some more nuggets. So the basics are used to make the doubles, and then the doubles in turn become your octacapacitors. Let's go ahead and ditch this and this cabling, and we'll make some more. Now we'll make the doubles, and we should have enough for 4 double capacitors. Great. And then we need the vibrant alloy to make the octacapacitors. Now let's just grab all of it. Okay, and that gives us 2. Now we're actually going to need 4 of the octatatic capacitors, so we need a couple more of these. And we're low on energetic alloy. Do we have any more? Yes. So we need 4 more of these. That gives us 2 more of these. And what are we missing? We should have, we're just missing the electrical steel and the vibrant capacitor, the vibrant crystal, which we'll put in our inventory here. You know, I just noticed we're low on food. Let's go ahead and take some melon juice, maybe some apple juice. There we go. Okay, so what are we short on? What do we need? Oh, the electrical. So we'll grab the electrical steel. Now this is a top tier capacitor bank, so this is our this is going to hold 25 million RF. For now, let's go ahead and put it in our little power base in here. I will add it right here, and as you can see, it has zero power. And we're going to put this other entangler. Yeah, let's go ahead and put it just behind here, because we may want to leave the other areas open so we can run some cabling. Okay, so here's our entangler. We're going to hook this up to main, and now we're going to select the energy configuration and set this to output automatically. So this should be feeding this guy. Wow, look at that. Is that really 5,000 RF? 5,700 RF per tick? That is insane. That is a tremendous amount of power. Okay, so now we can actually take our we can take one of our laser relays. We've got a couple of them here, including this one that's just hanging out there by himself. And since we're using laser relays for our network, we can just go ahead and add this puppy. Okay, all right. So those wind generators probably have some power that they can store, as well as the solar panels. So that looks more in line with what we would expect. So almost 3,000 RF per tick. That's a significant upgrade in power. And we can go ahead and introduce this guy, just add him to our network. We'll use our Ender IO configuration to, I think we can do it this way. And just go ahead and connect our capacitor to the network. And there we go. Now we should have all the power that we need to run any of these machines, and this is going to work day or night. We have a 25 million RF capacitor, so that's going to be pretty sweet. Yeah, we should be in good shape. All right, so with that, I'm going to end this episode. The next episode, we're going to make probably upgrade our solar and start on some additional machines. Should be pretty cool. Thanks.